Good morning and welcome to our Friday Thoughts, Living Faithfully Together. I thought I'd try something a little bit different today as we are now moved into our 8th week since this pandemic started. And I've been pondering and thinking about what kinds of things to share with you. And I thought I would start today simply with a story from before my time. I know there are those who think I'm a dinosaur, but this is before my time. It's a story from Robert Louis Stevenson, who lived in a time before electricity where most of the street lights were gas lights, and every night some lamplighter would go down the street lighting those street lights. And one evening, as he was watching this lamplighter coming closer, someone asked him, "What do you see?" And his response was, "I see a man poking holes in the darkness." I love that image, because I think that's what we are called to do as the people of God. We are invited as children of God to continually poke holes in the darkness. And we're living in a time right now where the darkness of fear and uncertainty and all the confusion that comes from the coronavirus pandemic is hitting home for all of us. We're getting anxious to get out and connect with one another, and we still can't be together. But we can, in the midst of that, find new ways to poke holes in the darkness together. I stand here today with our baptismal banner, our Paschal candle, the baptismal font that we blessed and dedicated and created to take down to Guatemala. We blessed it on the 8th of March, which was our last Sunday that we were together as a community of faith. A font that we created here at Trinity, the bowl that was potted by a local potter in this area at Schaefer, and the various symbols that you see created by our carving group here at Trinity. And all of this to be brought down and shared with a community of faith, Jesus El Buen Pastor, the Church of the Good Shepherd down there. And so one of the carvings here is of Jesus, the Good Shepherd, a reminder of that. But I share the story with you because in the midst of the 8 weeks we've not been together, a lot has happened. Life has continued on. So there have been births, there have been deaths, there have been hospitalizations, there have been all kinds of things going on, but we can't come together for the rituals that we use to celebrate that. And yet, this is one of those rituals central to our life together, where we gather together with little infants and we bring them here and we pour out the waters saying, "I baptize you in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit." And once that happens, we mark them on the forehead with the cross of Christ, saying, "Now you have been sealed with the Holy Spirit and marked with the cross of Christ forever." And once we have done that, we take this baptismal candle and we light it from the Paschal candle, reminding us of the light of Jesus. And we give that to the family to share with that little one with the words of Jesus himself that says, "So let your light shine before others, that they may see your good works and give glory to your Father in heaven." To let your light shine. Don't hide it under a bushel. And I love this imagery because if we were to take this candle into a blackened room and light it there, the blackness does not swallow up the candle, but rather the light brightens the room. And if we open the door even into a second room of blackness, that blackness does not overcome the light even then, but the light spreads further into the darkness. And that's the reminder of what it means to be children of God. We have the light of Christ within us. And so wherever we go in the midst of this, whether it's in our own homes with those we love, whether it's an opportunity when we go to the grocery store, or if you are able to go to work, wherever we go, we have a chance to let our light shine with the love of Jesus, a reflection of the compassionate care that Jesus offers to all of us. And I think it's especially important this weekend as we gather together in various places to celebrate the gift of moms, those persons who brought us into this world, who gave us the gift of life, and who in many ways were the first ones to poke a hole in the darkness to let the light of God's love shine into us. So I want to say, first of all, thank you to all moms. Thank you for the gift of life. Thank you for the ways in which you have poked holes in the darkness with your love and your concern. And we ask you to continue to do that, to light the way for so many. And then to the rest of us, may we do our part, because if we add many, many, many of these candles, there's no imagining what could happen as we share the light of God's love with all the world. So that's my reminder today. I know we're getting tired of this journey, and we long for it to be over, but it'll be a while yet. I long for the moment when we can gather together again here, where we can celebrate these rituals together. But until that time, we can and we must still let the light of Christ shine. That's our new normal. And guess what? In this season of Easter, we are reminded of those early Christians whose new normal was so vastly different following the crucifixion and even the resurrection, where nothing was quite the same as they had known before. And yet Jesus sent them out to be a light in a darkened world. And so it is for us. I miss you. I still pray for you. I long for the day we can be together. But until that time, please let your light shine before others. Let's glorify God in all that we do. Thanks. Hope to see you soon.